My name is Carolyn Foley. I am a research coordinator for Illinois Indiana Sea Grant, and in this video I will walk you through completing a budget for an Illinois Indiana Sea Grant competition. Applicants are often asked to complete a 90-4 form and a budget justification or budget narrative. The 90-4 is an Excel form. In general, you should fill in as many of the yellow boxes as you can. In some cases, for example the project number, you may not know this. It is acceptable to leave that section blank when applying for a competition. The budget narrative may be just a Word-type document that is converted to a PDF, or you may be asked to copy and paste some justifications into a submission portal. The budget narrative should explain all budget items for each year in sufficient detail to enable review of the appropriateness of the funding requested. In the Salaries and Wages section, list any amounts that are either requested to support staff on the project or are being used as cost share or match on the project. As a reminder, for Illinois Indiana Sea Grant competitions, match must come from non-federal sources. In the associated narrative section, note each staff by their position title and provide details on where the calculations came from. Fringe benefits are listed in a separate section. If different jobs have different fringe rates, there are places where you can break them down here. Permanent equipment is typically defined as equipment that has a useful life of more than 1 year and costing $5,000 or more per unit, US dollars. Note that for some competitions, purchasing permanent equipment is not allowed. Expendable supplies should be described according to major categories in the narrative. Some examples may be chemical reagents, computer paper and supplies, lumber, or rope and shackles. Each category should have an associated line item and estimated breakdown over in the budget narrative. Travel costs should be estimated per person traveling. If your home institution sets things like hotel costs or per diem rates, that should be noted in the budget narrative. If travel plans are not finalized as of the time of submission, provide estimates and include what you are basing those estimates on. International travel on NOAA grants should comply with the Fly America Act. Other costs should be itemized in other sections. There are some examples in the 90-4 form. Again, in the associated budget narrative, be sure to provide easily calculated per unit costs for any category you include. Stub Awards to partners should have their own line in the original 90-4, but then should also submit their own 90-4 with all the appropriate breakdowns and their own budget narrative. Finally, be sure to budget for indirect costs or overhead as your home institution requires. Additional budget guidance is often available by contacting the person or persons managing the particular opportunity. It is important to start talking to your business office or whoever will help you develop your budget as early as possible, because it may take up to 2 weeks for an application to be run through the proper channels before you can officially submit. Thank you for watching this video.